Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday. We got home late last night and I'm gonna go to the shop today. It's already afternoon. I want to try to install a new inverter that I got in my truck, or at least get started on it. I'll probably have to get some extra tools or parts or something to get it in there, but I want to go take a look at what I'll need and start on it anyways, right? So we're headed to the shop now.
I'm sorry I had to leave you so dirty overnight like that, Blue. I hate doing that, but it was like 2 a.m. by the time I got home. I don't get to sleep in anymore, man. I had to get up early. Okay, so the batteries are under there. We're gonna have to get that battery box exposed. We've got to get the batteries out in the open there. And I'll show you this inverter that I got. I got distracted. I couldn't focus on installing the inverter until I cleaned up and organized a little bit in here. So I got this whole area here behind me, a little more organized. I got the snowblower up here to the front where it's easier to get to, because if we get a really big snowfall all of a sudden, I need to be able to pull that out of here and zip it on out. This is the old air conditioner from our house. We replaced it with a new one, but this one's still good. It works. One day I want to install it in here, so we have nice cool summer days in here, because it gets really hot in here. Then I got these shelves that I have to organize yet, but at least I got them in the right place where I can access them both. And then these are some bins with some extra supplies for the truck. This here is, different corners and pieces like that. Bike in there. So at least it's a little bit more organized, and I have this table here for my tools and my toolbox here right beside the engine where I can work. Okay, so let's get to this. This is my new inverter. It was a gift and I'm very thankful for it. It was a Christmas gift. And it came with some extra cables. I'm excited to take this out of here and start working on this. It's one reason why I wanted to have this whole table right here beside the truck, so I had somewhere to put this all, lay this all out on. This is a 4,000 watt continuous power, 8,000 watt peak power. This thing will be able to power anything I need in the truck. I'll finally be able to make some good food. So here we go. Got the on-off switch. Take this bad boy out of here. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited with this. Come on. This box. All right. So here we go. Here it is. Does it come with instructions? Yes. Yes, it does. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put this thing in the truck yet. It is pretty big. So I want it in a place that's easily accessible but out of the way. And then I can run a power cord from this out to, I would like to put actual outlets in the truck so that I have like actual outlets to plug into, and we'll see if I can get that. But for now, it's like I can just run the cord straight to the plugins down there as well, But we'll see what happens. My goal for today, other than like just this little bit of organizing, it's sort of just like moving around the mess. It feels organized to me now. Probably just because I know where everything is again. The goal for today is just sort of figure out a game plan. Get a game plan figured out and see how far we can get. And for those of you who don't know what this actually is, it's an inverter. It takes power from my batteries in the truck and it converts it into like household power. Put it simply, that I can plug household things into. I can plug a TV into that. I can plug a microwave into that, an air fryer, a fridge, all kinds of different things. It gives me power in the truck for like, what I'm going to use it for is for my computer, for a TV, maybe a bigger fridge eventually, and whatever I need it for, really. Every truck should have one of these. Most do. Mine does not, and that's not very common anymore these days. Usually you get into a truck, it already has one in there. I bought this truck in, when was it? Was it 2022, right? Yeah, 2022 I bought this truck. It's a 2008, but it didn't have an inverter. I don't know if the previous owner, he might have taken it out. I wouldn't be surprised. I think he told me he took his out. But I would be surprised if he wants to keep that. That's his own personal thing. Like if I would ever sell this truck, I would take this thing out as well too. That stays with me. I just never replaced it. What I've been powering my computer with so far in the truck is just a little 400 watt inverter that I can plug into a cigarette lighter. And that's just enough to power my computer. It has some trouble and struggles a bit when I'm rendering because it uses a lot of power, or if I'm compressing my files, that uses a lot of power as well. So it's not quite enough, but this will be more than enough. I'm really looking forward to it. And from after that, I'm actually considering removing the passenger seat in the truck as well, and building in a new frame for a microwave and fridge right there, and a little countertop so I can have some counter space to do some cooking and stuff. Make some actual good food, save some money that way, and be healthier. We'll see how far I get. Let's just focus on one thing at a time. Right now, I need to focus on getting that into the truck somehow and figuring out where it's going to go and where the lines are going to run, and making sure I do this all correctly so that I don't short out anything or blow any fuses. I might do that too, but hey, it's a learning process, right? At least now I have a few days at home, so if I do break anything, I have some time to fix it. Okay, we came up to a little bit of a delay. I'll show you what's going on here, and I'll show you what happened. First of all, I should show you the culprit. That water right there, I had that stored underneath my sleeper, underneath my bed, right? Well, it's not going to be stored there anymore because one of those bottles broke open, or like got a puncture in it. And underneath there, under my bed, half a bottle leaked out, and now this whole carpet here and insulation is wet. It's not ruined, it's just wet. So I pulled it all up. I got the fan on it. I'm gonna go get a dehumidifier, get that in here, get this all dried out overnight. But my main thing, I figured out where I'm gonna put the inverter. It's gonna go under the bed where the water was, against the back wall, where it'll be out of the way and have plenty of airflow. I'm not gonna put my water under there anymore. I'm gonna put it here. I just can't bring along so much, maybe. I can still bring along about 6 cases, which I think is plenty. I only really need to bring along 4, because I'm usually only gone about a week or 2 at a time. So 4 cases is pretty good. I can buy more water on the road if I have to. I don't need to have 8 cases of water with me all the time, I guess. I only have limited storage in here, so I've gotta do what I gotta do. So I've got my screens in the windows here on this side and on this side, because I've got to let airflow keep flowing in this cab to let this dry out. I don't want to just leave my doors wide open because you got big spiders in this shop. And other, like, I don't know if there's other critters or not. Like, I just don't want to leave it open for critters to get in here. I got stuff that I don't want them to get to. But, yeah, unfortunate, little bit of a delay, a change of plans. I'm not going to get that inverter installed now. It's 7 o'clock. I'm going to run back home. At least I got this problem solved, right? I figured out that we had a problem that I didn't know about, and I'm taking care of it. Because you don't want water sitting in your carpet for very long. Any of you who have dealt with water issues before, that's you want to get that water and that moisture out of there. Even though it's a metal floor, I'm not too worried about anything rotting. At the same time, it's not good to have moisture just sitting in there. It's not good for your health, not good for the truck. We're taking care of it. Really is kind of a bummer though when you come to the shop to do one specific job and you find out you have a whole nother job to do, and that takes up all the time for the other one. So now you can't do the job you came here to do. You got to do the more important one, which is maintaining your truck and your health and getting rid of that. Bummer. So we have a plan now though for you. So we did make progress. We do have a plan. I've got to get some new bolts to bolt it in there. I have all the wiring that I need. I know exactly where the wiring is going to go. I figured out where the rest of the power wires go for like the bunk heater and all the other electronics. They have a nice sealed hole that they go through, which I can slip this 5-gauge wire through as well. That'll just go straight through there, straight to the battery. It should be pretty quick to hook up. But, you know, who knows, when we might run into more problems later and slow us down again. That's life, right? So it's time to head back home. I got stuff to do there. So Britt started bringing out the Christmas decorations a little while ago already. We've got everything going on there. How's it going, guys? You finished your meal? Did you all finish your meal? You didn't finish your pill, Wiener. So when he does this, this is his pill for his heart, right? So when he does this, I gotta sprinkle some liver on it, some dried liver. You get it? Got it? Good. He's gotta have one every 12 hours. And that's not for you, Chevy. I know, now my fingers smell like treats, right? Smell like treats. And this is the liver I was talking about, like chicken liver. Dogs just love this. Hey, buddy. How you doing? What you got there? Oh, that's pretty cool. So this is the 5-gauge wiring that I'm using to hook up that inverter, and I need to buy that split tubing for over it to protect it, because this is gonna go underneath the truck, and I don't want it exposed or rubbing on anything, so I gotta get that protection. Hey! Hey, over there! Hey!
Oh, I'm sorry, you can't have this, buddy.
Hey!
No, you broke the other one, and it's very expensive to replace.
Mr. Whiny Pants, where are you?
Amen to that.
Hey! Theo! What's up? Is the world ending?
Yep, always.
Is it gonna matter in 5 hours? No? Why are you pointing at them like that? It's not their fault. You want to see yourself here? I'll flip the screen around. Look at you. Now you can see you. See? That's you. On, yeah. See? So yeah, that's what one of the pieces I need to buy for this yet is that split tubing. That and a few bolts to secure the inverter under the bed. With some lock nuts. So a couple of parts I need to buy yet for it, but it'll go quick once I'm...
Are you getting tired?
Maybe a couple of hours once I get down to it, now that I know what I'm doing, and I got that other problem. So hopefully, we'll see next time I go home if it's... Or next time I go to the shop, we'll see if that thing is all dried out or not. It should be. If not, I'll have to bring in the dehumidifier.
You're fine. Toddlers! They're so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
No, watch out.
Everything's the end of the world. This was a gift from my friends in Scotland, Waddy and Tracy. They sent it to me a long time ago, and I found it in the truck. And today I'm going to give it to Theo. I had to hide in here because he caught a glimpse of it as I brought it inside, and I wanted to show it to you guys first. Let's see what he says. Let's turn the lights on here. Hey, Theo. Look what I got. Look. What's this? Who's that?
Wow! Oh. Let me see. Oh.
We got the nutcracker out. Look at this. We moved Diesel downstairs to a more safe spot. We got all the Christmas stuff going on here. I'll show you downstairs. Down in the basement. There it is. Yeah, we've got all kinds of stuff going on. The Christmas pillows out, and look what we got. Check this out, check this out. That's where Diesel is, by the way. Hey, Diesel. He likes sitting right there. We can watch the game together. Check this out. Huh? This was Britt and I's Or mine and Britt's Christmas gift to each other. And it's a heater as well. You can probably hear it, it's on already. So it heats up the basement for us. It actually looks awesome. There's a lot of fake fireplaces out there that don't look real at all. But this one actually, Britt picked it out. Got it at Canadian Tire. Now we can have a real Christmas. I think from here it sort of looks like a real one, doesn't it? Like very realistic anyways. Anyways, I gotta go upstairs. We're about to put Theo to bed.